I am Zainab, a summer intern under Lexis and Company. So today's topic is passive euthanasia and the Landmark judgment. So let's start. Well, we'll start with the saying by Alfred Tennyson, that is, whatever pleases sorrow saith, no life that breathes with human breath has ever truly longed for death. इसका मतलब है कि अगर कोई भी इंसान जिसके अंदर थोड़ी सी भी जान बाकी हो या कुछ भी हो, उसकी कभी इच्छा नहीं होगी मरने की, वो कुछ ना कुछ करके कुछ ना कुछ उसकी इच्छा होगी कि ही वॉन्ट्स टू लिव और समथिंग. Okay, so basically what is euthanasia? Well, it is a Greek term derived from euthanestos, which means easy death. It is also called mercy killing or assisted suicide. So the painless killing of a patient suffering from an incurable and painful disease or an irreversible coma. So in such conditions, the person is given, he demands of euthanasia that they wanted to die and they don't have any will to live. So it is based upon the person's request, but there are times they may be too ill and the decision is made by their relatives, medics, and in some instances the courts also. So but it is against the religious ethics and morality, because on religious terms, taking someone's life is not legit, and in terms of ethics, no one has the right to take someone's life, because we don't have any right to give a person birth, but so we don't have any right to give them death also. Okay, so it is against the ethics, morality, justice. So because killing and letting die by taking actions including lethal injections or not doing what is necessary to keep a person alive, it is against the ethics, morality, and even and sometimes our mind also, like हमारे घर में कोई कुछ होता है बीमार, so we don't want कि उनको कुछ हो. Sometimes they need extraordinary medical care also, which is not every time good. Okay, so they are under unbearable pain, nausea, vomiting, breathlessness, paralysis. There may be certain number of conditions. So there are three types of euthanasia: voluntary, non-voluntary, and involuntary. But later what happened कि एक केस आया था, ठीक है, जिसमें 2018 में इसकी जजमेंट आई थी. इन 2005 इट हैपेंड. एक NGO में एक लेडी काम करती थी. शी फाइल्ड द केस फॉर हर फ्रेंड for the euthanasia, and the Supreme Court, she filed the petition. Under this, the bench defined active euthanasia as a positive act or affirmative action or act of commission entailing the use of lethal substances or force to cause the intentional death of a person by direct intervention. Example, a lethal injection given to a person with terminal cancer who is in a terrible agony. So it is not legit, right? And passive euthanasia was also defined, which was negative euthanasia, non-aggressive. It was defined by the apex court as withholding of a medical treatment for continuance of life. Example, withholding of antibiotics without giving a person likely to die. They don't have any will. Okay. So in this case, Aruna Shanbag, she was a nurse working at the KEM hospital. She was sexually assaulted by her co-worker, and then later in 1973, and then later he strangled her to death with chain, due to which the oxygen supply to her brain got cut, and later she went into the paralysis, into the vegetative state, and she remained in that state for like 48 years of her life. So the Pinky Virani, in 2009, she was working under an NGO. She filed a petition in Supreme Court of India on behalf of Aruna Shanbag. She argued that continued existence of Aruna is in violation with her right to live in dignity, and her health was so much in deterioration. She was not able to do anything. So what happened in previous cases also, like a number of cases have happened. Our court has never legalized euthanasia or passive euthanasia or anything. So in this case, court withhold, and then they gave the statement that it can only be given under circumstances when the parents, spouse, or friends, they are ready कि हाँ ठीक है, हम इस इंसान की हम नहीं कर सकते, सो लेट देम गिव द राइट टू डाई, ओके। सो इस केस में ये हेल्ड हुआ था, बट उसके बाद क्या हुआ 2015 इस केस में बट मना कर दिया गया था, बिकॉज उसकी अरुणा शानबाग की फैमिली उसे छोड़ चुकी थी बहुत साल पहले, एंड KEM हॉस्पिटल के डॉक्टर्स एंड नर्सेज ही उनका ध्यान रख रहे थे बहुत टाइम से, उनका कोई भी नहीं था। सो डॉक्टर कंसीडर्ड नर्सेज एज देयर फ्रेंड्स, ओके। सो नर्सेज ने मना कर दिया कि दैट वी आर टेकिंग केयर ऑफ हर फ्रॉम लास्ट 40 to 50 years, so we don't have any problem, we'll do as such. They denied. After that, Supreme Court gave the judgment that yes, passive euthanasia is legalized in 2018. मतलब India fought a battle of 10 to 15 years to legalize this passive euthanasia, and then they gave the judgment. If someone wants a passive euthanasia, so they can appeal to the High Court of their states. Is it right, guys? इसके बाद बहुत सारे ऐसे केसेस हैं जिसमें बार बार अमेंडमेंट्स हुई, चीज़ें हुई, बट स्टिल पैसिव यूथनेशिया को करने के लिए बहुत सारी चीज़ें देखनी पड़ती हैं, बहुत सारे ग्राउंड्स हैं, अदरवाइज उसके बिना नहीं होता है। पर्सन शुड बी इन अ वेजिटेटिव स्टेट, कुछ ना कर पा रही, शुड बी ऑन अ लाइफ सपोर्ट सिस्टम, मीनिंगलेस लाइफ हो, कुछ भी ना हो। सो टू एंड द सफरिंग दे हेल्प कि ठीक है कर दीजिए, बट दे शुड आस्क द स्पाउस, पेरेंट्स एंड एक्सेट्रा, ओके। सो थैंक यू, हैव अ नाइस डे।